And we use capital letters to represent a point. So here's what it would look like in real life. Here's a picture or model. We're going to write notation or a street sign to represent this thing that's happening in real life. So our street sign is point A. That's how we would describe this point. A line, a straight, unbroken set of points that goes on forever in two directions. It has infinite length, but no thickness. Now the other thing too that I want you to kind of be conscious about is that when you take notes, you don't have to write this word for word. You can abbreviate, and that would be perfectly fine, as long as you know what it means, because these are for you. Point A. So here's what it would look like in real life. Those arrows mean that it extends forever in that direction. And our street sign is going to look like a little miniature of what's happening in real life. Kind of like the duck crossing. Or the falling rock zone. Takes 2 points to name the line. A lowercase script letter. We can call this line H as well. So here's what it would look like. A diagram. The flat surface. In real life, it could be like the classroom floor. Classroom floor extends in all directions. Like if you think about this floor, it extends into Mr. Hacker's room. This floor extends into the hallway. Even though we can't see it from here, it extends into Ms. Pack's room. And we can name this plane a couple of ways. You can use a cursive uppercase letter, okay? The one that's on the diagram. You can't just make up any one. So this could be plane M. You can also pick 3 points on the plane that are not on the same line. So if I were to connect point A to point C to point B, it would make a triangle. You see that? So pick any 3 points that you could draw together to make a triangle, and you can use that to name the plane. Okay, so I want you to take just a couple of minutes, like 2 minutes, and look over those 3 terms and look at the definition and find the common word or group of words that are the same. Line segment has a start and a stop. Starts at A and ends at B. So our street sign is going to be like a little miniature of this picture. Notice it doesn't have any arrows, right? You can also call it segment BA would be fine as well. The order doesn't really matter on the points. 2 points to name a line, 2 points to name the segment. All right, next one is a ray. A line that contains only one endpoint. So here's the picture. And we name it starting with the starting point. So we can call this ray A, B. It's a little miniature of what's actually happening in real life, just like the street signs that we saw. Right? You can also call this one ray AY. Notice it still starts at A, goes through Y, and keeps going forever and ever and ever. It was supposed to be right in here and it deleted it for some reason. So collinear. So we could say points F, Z, P are collinear. Why? Because they're together on the same line. What do you think this is? What does this mean? There you go. Now you're thinking, yeah. Coplanar, together on the same plane. So we would say points A, B, and C are coplanar. Common endpoint, provided that the two rays do not lie on the same line. That common endpoint is the vertex. Here's what it would look like as a picture or model. E right here is what we would call the vertex. It's like where they meet up. So this right here is the vertex. And so our street sign, I'm going to go ahead and put that up there so you have a chance to write down. Our street sign for it, our notation to talk about that picture would be like a little angle symbol. So angle DEF. And that middle letter E, the middle, is the vertex of the angle that we're talking about. You can also call it angle FED, but still, the vertex is the middle letter. Or we can name it just by the vertex. Give me a minute to write. Ready? Just to help you out. Okay, so a line containing point A. How could we name this line? Raise your hand if you can tell me. Lexi. Yes. All right. Line L. Good. All right. We can name it a couple of different ways. Who's got another way that we can do the same thing? Naming the line. Can you name the line for us? Give me another way that we can name this line.
It's like a letter?
Well, we've got one letter already. We've got line L. Is there another way that we can name it? Pick 2 points.
A and D.
AD. Okay, so we can call this line AD. Give me another way that we can name the line. Yes, ma'am. Okay. What's your question? What's your question? Oh, okay. It's another way we can name the line. Pedro. You think? DA. Okay, yeah, we can just kind of flip it around. All right, I saw another hand back here. We had another one. Colin, was it Colin?
Yeah, I just.
No, just tell me.
Okay, line
BC. Oh, we don't even have AB. Okay. AB. And notice we're putting that double arrowhead over the top to indicate that it's a line. All right. Yes, you got another one?
I just had a question.
Sure.
Because, so you could say anything with the E, could you?
Yeah.
Because it's not line.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes. All right, let's look at letter B, a plane containing point C. How could we name this plane here? Okay. E, B, C, and it's Sarah, right? Peyton. I don't know. Okay. Plane E, B, C. So she picked 3 points that would make a triangle. Okay. They're non-collinear. Yes, ma'am. Plane N. All right, we are going to stop it there. We will do the others on Monday. And I do have an exit slip for you.